Hey cutie, welcome back. Here is the video where I will show the fading process of the Arctic fox on my gray hairs. It's recommended when you put these colors on top of the hair to take cold showers and wash your hair in cold water to retain the color. And I don't do that. I use hot showers, as hot as my shower will go, and that contributes to the fading that you will see. So the original hair dye video where I dyed it would be day 1, and here is day 2. And there's no root showing yet, and I haven't really noticed a start of a fade. Here's a little bit of a closer look. There is no gray showing yet. It is the next day, and I have already mostly styled my hair. And here we are on day 3, and still no roots showing, and the color has faded a little bit, but it's still looking cute. And here is another day of the fading that has occurred. I am barely starting to see white roots that are coming out. I don't think the camera can pick it up, but they are there in their fraction. So that's where we're at today. And that is also what I love about putting these colors on my hair, is that as it fades, it changes colors, so you never really get bored of it. And here is the next day. Turning more cool, slowly fading over time. And here is the next day. The color has gotten a lot cooler, noticing a softer yellow coming through. I really like it during this point. And further along, I mean, to me, it just keeps getting more beautiful. I just got done blow drying it, so it's extra big, but you can see the colors. Look how pretty. Here is the next day fading. You can see it's showing lighter right here where I have more gray hair. And the next day. And here's the next day. And I can see a little bit of the white coming through of my roots. Here's the fade. And here's the continued fading. Very pretty. Hey cutie! So today we are currently on day 12 from the point where I originally dyed my gray hairs with the Arctic fox. And this is the yellow that it has faded into. I think it's a really pretty light yellow. And here's some closer looks. I can barely start to see my roots coming out. I am starting to see some of the roots coming up and showing through, but it's not super obvious unless you're aware of it. But just like this, you can't really tell because the yellow is becoming pretty pale. And this is why I prefer to use this color, because if this was pink, you can see the pink versus white, or even the red where it was darker and then the pale root coming out, and the yellow has become pretty pale compared to where it started. And now it has been 16 days since I dyed it, and since my hair is wet and pulled up, It's easier to see the white root coming through, and it does have a slight ombre going on. See how yellow and faded? And I think it's an easier transition because when I was doing my hair, other colors like pink or red, this was a very bold contrast. And at 2 weeks, which we're now at 16 days on this one, at 2 weeks, I would already be having to touch it up and add more color because of how I thought it looked. But with the yellow, it's an easier growing out process, which is less maintenance for me. Okay, it's been 3 weeks since I have dyed my hair, and this is the color it has faded into. You can see my outgrowth, and it is like an ombre color, and I really like it. It's still really cute, and this is why I choose the yellow, because of the way it grows out and the way that it fades. And it's the same day, and here's what it looks like dry, and how the yellow has faded, and you can see the roots starting to show just a little bit. It has been 3 weeks, and this is the look. Today we are at 28 days, and here's the growth. There is still some yellow down in here, but you can see the outgrowth. There's my grays, and I'm about to dye it again, but this is the last video of my fade out. 4 weeks. And I hope this has been helpful. Thanks so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. Thanks to you again, and I hope you have a beautiful day. See ya!